No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today, I'm sitting down with a man who's been making some noise on these internet streets.
You already know.
Rocstar2800.
You already know. Rockstar Smut Free TV. We in the building.
So is hip hop trends dead?
No, some legality going on right now.
Like what? You're getting shut out by the original owner or something?
Nah, not that. It's just, I gotta make it make sense. I built it to a point to where I feel like it's notable. It's gotten to, and we decided it's basically just a renegotiation phase, right?
Really?
Yeah.
So there's an owner, or are you the owner?
No, a partner. Partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
And we got different visions on how, the stuff been going. And, I was always had my own smut free. Always had that from the beginning. I took the back seat to try to, build hip hop trends, get it off the ground.
Okay.
I feel like we done came to a point to where we definitely done made some noise and, stamped ourselves out here in these internet streets. And, I had a lot of people hollering, trying to come, give us some money or whatever. And it's just, we got to get down to our business before we get to other business.
Okay.
If we can't do that, then we ain't going to have no business.
Interesting.
So Smut Free TV, Rocstar2800 YouTube page, cracking.
What about
right
people
now.
who have smut? You can't post them?
Nah, I mean.
There's a lot of smut going around these days.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
Some have called me a smut peddler.
You know a lot about it.
Yeah. No, but then there's the smut of like smut on my name, i.e. like you're a snitch or whatever,
Yeah, but you ain't got no smut like that, do you?
No.
You sure?
I mean, I'll be happy to snitch, to be honest.
Yeah.
If it came down to it.
I heard something about something.
No, yeah, I would probably call the cops, yeah.
Somebody did like 7 years.
No.
You sure?
No, but I called the cops on some crackheads one time.
No, a dude tried to rob your store. You don't know?
He got 7 years?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Maybe I have an inside source. Maybe we know the individual.
Well, that would make me happy as if that was true, but I don't know anything about that.
Called.
No, but I did go to court.
You went to court? You got on the stand?
No, they canceled it. I got up at like 5 in the morning or something. I'm in the courtroom at like 7:30 or 8 in the morning, and then I see the kid sitting with his dad right there. For the record, we're talking about the kid who put the gun in my face. Go search it if you're a new fan. And I seen him with his pops.
Is that the same one? That's not the same one.
That's the only person I can think of that could ever get 7 years. Oh, okay.
Your store.
But then, okay, if we're talking about...
And the dude locked himself in...
You're right, though, because then 2 days later, I'm interviewing Big Boy of Big Boy in the Morning out here, and a fool walks right into the store with a BB gun, points it at the employee, walks the employee as if he's going to take him into the back of the store, and the employee opens the door, bow, closes the door. The fool throws the gun on the ground, runs out, gets in his car, and then just stays there, and the cops surround his car. I never really, I got a couple of calls from like, legal people about that, but I never really heard anything about it. But if he got 7 years for that, that's insane.
Did you go to court on that one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but I did call the cops on some bums outside my house that one time.
Okay. Did you go to court on that?
Back in the day, no.
Did you ever get on the stand for anybody?
No.
Okay.
But if they give me a good offer.
But you made a statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Hey, I'm just a regular guy.
That's good enough.
I'm not
That's good
denying
enough
shit.
in these streets.
I could have sat here and lied. All right, so give me the origin story of Rocstar2800. Where are you coming from? Where were you born?
Rocstar2800. I'm a West Coast baby. I was born in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Arizona. Moms came out here 91, 92. I came right along with her. I was born in 89. I lived out here through the riots, all that young. Lived all over LA. You know what I'm saying? From South Central Inglewood, Hollywood, Valley, a little bit everywhere here and there. What else? Gangbanging. I mean, getting into it. As a kid, I always wanted to rap though. Like since probably I was like 7, 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
As far as rapping, it was just like instrumentals, rapping, hustling, trying to find some money. I was selling CDs and DVDs out here.
Okay.
Hey, to be real, LA for me was like either robbing or selling CDs and DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
As far as drug dealing out here, I never was on that. You know what I'm saying? But when I got older and I went back to Arizona, that's later down in my story. You feel me? But as far as growing up, L.A., young, single mother,
So you joined a gang at what age?
about 12, 13,
What gang we talking here?
West Boulevard, Crip.
Okay. How did this take place?
How did this take place? You said, boy, this
I mean, you're
sounded
12 years
crazy.
old. How do you end up in this
This
position?
sounded crazy.
Okay.
So, at the times, you know, moms, you know what I'm saying, no pops, don't even know my pops, you feel me? So the streets it was my family at the time. You know, I was in group homes, foster homes. I would AWOL a lot from these places, hanging out with the homies, you feel me, just thugging, just in and out the streets, you know what I'm saying? Just when everybody had to go in and they had parents and the lights came on, I was still outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was hanging with I wasn't supposed to be hanging with.
Right.
12, 13 years old. Feel me? So that's how that happened. You know, I met my best friend, rest in peace, tatted on my arm, Crenshaw High School, and just took off from there. His whole family is from the neighborhood. Feel me? So me and him just instantly clicked, just start being everyday roadies, you know what I'm saying, in these streets, just thugging, and then, you know, joined the hood, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, his brother was a general over there, baby KK.
Did they have to woo-wop you in
Rest
there?
in peace. Oh, yeah, come on.
How long that last?
I'm from 28th Street, so we don't do 28 seconds.
Oh, that's
You know
it.
what I'm saying? 28 seconds.
That seems kind of long.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's long if you don't know how to fight.
Well, I mean, it's a lot better than being at 98th Street and they're doing 98 seconds or whatever. No offense to 98th Street. I don't know what they got going on there, but I mean,
for sure.
28's a lot better. I mean, 17th Street would be great.
Yeah, I mean, 28 with 2 people, about 2-3 people.
Oh, okay.
So, you know.
You get f***ed up or you're all right?
No, I'm straight. You feel me?
Okay.
I ain't get knocked out, knocked down or nothing, but, you know.
Right.
You know, you just got to show you got heart. You know what I'm saying? You willing to do that. You wouldn't, you know, you going to face fear in the eyes. You feel me? Like, shit like that going to happen. You feel me? I think the homies just be preparing. If you really want to join this shit, then, you know, we going to teach you some discipline about it.
So was life normal after that, or they start sending you on missions and shit?
I mean, nah, it was turned up. No, this motherfucker right here.
See, you started to answer as super normal, though. No, it was cool.
Nah, you a cold nigga, boy. You a cold. Hey, but no, for real though, no, like, I mean, it was turned up. I'm gonna be real. I always said, like, my first couple months of being from the hood is like, that's like the most work we ever put in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to earn your stripes,
up,
right?
Straight up. So, you know, yeah, it was turned up. It was really like that. You know what I'm saying? Movie. For real.
Okay. Do you ever get locked up and shit, or what was that like?
Nah, I mean, I've been apprehended. I mean, I've been, you know, took down to this. I've been with harassed, you know, by the grace of God throughout LA, you know what I'm saying? And trust me, it could have been times, you know what I'm saying,
right.
when, you know, but I wiggled and, you know what I'm saying, and I'm here.
You graduate high school or anything?
High school, I got kicked out of Crenshaw, went to alternative schools.
What'd you get kicked out for?
Man, all type of shit. So I went to Hollywood, I got kicked out of there from fighting, Fairfax, got kicked out of there for dress code, and Crenshaw, I just didn't go to class.
Dress code? You getting too fly?
Nah, they had this thing where you couldn't wear white tees.
Really?
At a particular time.
Because, I felt like the white tee is like the safest thing.
Exactly.
Right?
But, you know, the Mexicans, this happened way back then. They was talking about they was going to kill any nigga wearing white tees and shit. And, you know, everybody was feared for the young black men. Like, you know, stop wearing white tees to school. They try to make it a rule.
Bro, like 2007, everyone just had a giant white tee.
No, for sure. No.
No,
we was 04, 03, 04, 05.
But we were on the East Coast, right?
Yeah.
And I remember, so we're watching like the skaters and the BMX dudes and stuff. And then one day, it's just like all the dudes from LA had giant white tees on. And I remember just being blown away because that just had not really caught on the East Coast. But it did. It ended up catching on.
Pro clubs, yeah, they been had it. I mean, they had it down south.
It just goes through waves.
Cash Money, Hot Boys, they was wearing big ass t-shirts.
And my white tee.
You ever wore? You was wearing big ass t-shirts?
I don't know how big.
Are you fascinated with gang culture?
Duh, I'm talking to you, right?
Ah, damn. You cold. I hate it.
No, I always been like that though, since I was a little baby. Yeah.
Why?
I mean, why was I listening to Doggy Style over and over? I was in second grade.
So look, do you know the difference between the blood and the Crip cards? You know the neighborhoods, the gangsters. Do you know that? Do you understand?
I wouldn't be able to break down their statistics for the last 20 years or anything like that, but I have an overall idea. Yeah.
Do you understand the literature and the oaths that Chicago gangs take?
Oaths? No. I'm not getting that deep.
I'm telling you, it get deep though.
If they try to get me to take an oath, I'm gonna say no, thank you, sir.
Nah, not you taking an oath, but understanding that this shit could be, this shit get a little
the BDs
technical.
and the GDs, they got oaths.
They got like literature and shit. Like when they go to jail, they gotta read scriptures and shit. If they don't know that shit, some of them niggas getting taken off on.
See, that's not appealing to me. I'm just trying to slide.
But what is this nigga talking about? Adam, you full of shit. You full of shit, man. Straight up. You full of shit.
Yeah, I am full of shit. Okay, but so then. So what happens like through your 20s or whatever? Like what do you do after the school part of your life ends?
I mean, school, it really was just like shit. Streets, just really getting in the bullshit. At this particular time, I done built a name, and it's just back and forth. It's I gotta get the fuck out the way. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So 20s, I just I was focusing. I was rapping. I wasn't really taking this serious. Listen, I ain't really started, like, I was rapping the whole time, and like the hood know I rap, and everybody know I rap, but as far like with me, I'm a presentation type. I like to present shit a certain way, not no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm trying to put money behind it. I need the right person to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I will push it out, and to me, it was just like, it's mediocre the way I'm pushing this shit out. I didn't really start taking it serious, like I said, till I started hustling, till I really started getting some real money. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be like, what, 24, 23, 24. I had my baby, 24, 25. I had my first child.
Your kid made you want to get into selling drugs?
Nah, come on, don't say that.
Well,
that's not at all. I was selling drugs before she came in. But, you know what I'm saying? She definitely made motherfucker go harder,
right.
you know. So at the time, I'm going hard. I'm putting shit in perspective. So now I really want to rap. Like, I really want to take this shit serious because I know I can rap, but now I can do something with it.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm going around. I'm getting features. I'm running into people. Everybody coming through. I came back to AZ probably like what? I've been back and forth like damn near since I was like 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth. But I started staying there probably like 23. 24, you know what I'm saying, start staying there. And when I'm out there, like it's a different feel. It's a different, like, you can't go rob. You feel me? Because everybody got a pistol. You feel me? Like, they done made a law where anybody can conceal now. You know what I'm saying? Old lady, don't matter. You don't need no license, nothing.
Really?
So niggas ain't out there flocking and robbing like L.A.
Right.
It's not like that. You feel me? You're going to be very careful who you walk up on and approach.
Really?
The motherfucker going to shoot your ass down. So out there, the hustle game was more for me, and I adapted to that in a certain area. You know what I'm saying? They got a little Figueroa out there.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? 27th Avenue, shit be going down.
You had some hoes on the stroll?
Man, I done did it all, Adam.
Really?
I done had a little bit of everything, but look.
You got a little bit of sharp in you? You got sharp in your heart?
Hey, Sharp know what's happening with this ism.
Really?
Yeah,
if Sharp was here, he would ask you all kinds of questions to figure out how real you are.
That's Sharp know. That's my thing. Yeah, he know what's happening. Hey, but so yeah, I started really getting the name out there for hustling, doing my thing. I started throwing shows out there, putting my hustle money with these shows and putting it behind my music, get these features. So I figured, look, what's the best promotion? What's the best promotion? You know what I'm saying? What's the best promotion? Put myself on headliners shows. You know what I'm saying? Put myself on the flyer, put myself on the billboard. So that's what I started doing in Arizona. I was throwing shows. We brought everybody out. I mean, everybody. I did a lot of stuff. But so Mozzie, I did songs with Mozzie. I did songs with Slim 400, and I did songs with AD. You know what I'm saying? Even more people to name that songs ain't came out yet, but those are songs that are currently out right now. You know what I'm saying? Mozzie, I brought him to where I trapped at, where I hustled. You know what I'm saying? Showed them that, it's some hood shit out here. It ain't easy when they came through. Basically, it was just easier for me to run through artists out there, versus being out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When they come through, it's not a lot of niggas like me that can really get up on niggas. So I was marketing that, you know what I'm saying? Like, come through the strip club. I'm in the strip club. I'm a nigga in the strip club at the time. I'm hustling. I'm rapping. I know the DJs. I know everybody. Boom. Rapper come through there, they gotta holler at me. Plus, I got the gas. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept it, I kept everything full circle. Like, just kept my relationships from back then, from meeting everybody, from throwing shows, to, you know, coming back now when I'm doing this interview stuff, media, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know we getting a little off, but.
So you book a Mozzie show. He's getting paid X amount of dollars. And then once you get him in the whip, when you go to pick him up at the airport or whatever, you start being like, hey, yeah, I want to do a feature too. And then you get him for the low.
Nah. I didn't book no Mozzie show. I'm gonna get that. I didn't do no Mozzie. Mozzie was coming through there, and I was friends with all the promoters in town, like whenever it's a show. And, you know, when Mozzie came through, he was doing features, and I ran up on him, and we hollered. You feel me? Only Crip nigga. They was all bloods. You feel me? And we hollered. Boom, boom, boom. We chopped it up. It was all love. That man, listen, I'm gonna keep it real. I gotta shout out Mozzie on this because the shit that he gave me back then, the niggas ain't gonna get right now from him. Like I'm saying, the verse,
he went off.
The number. I'm talking about the number. They gave me a beat and a verse for a good number.
Okay.
That never get right now, and they cleared it for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the first song I really seen some rap money off. Shout out Mozzie and Davo.
Shout out Mozzie.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because you know who does this thing in Arizona is Bootleg Kev.
Yeah, I know Bootleg.
Because Bootleg Kev, he has a nightclub out there.
Yeah, I know. 11.
I'm convinced that's how he's getting some of these interviews. He gets some fire interviews, and I'm like, oh well, maybe he books him at the club or some shit, and then he's like, hey, but you got to do the interview when you come to LA. Boom.
No, probably. Hey, but look, that's genius.
That's smart.
You know what I'm saying? That's genius. You know, shout out Bootleg. They cracking out there for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be out there, and, you know, I know the truth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Arizona different, man.
Yeah.
You don't like Arizona?
I've been in Arizona a few times riding bikes and stuff. Insanely hot from my experience. And then also, it seems like it's probably like quite a bit safer, right? Like that's where people end up going once they're sick of living in LA, right?
Kinda. Yeah, it seems like people go there, Vegas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's like, look, you got to know your shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be in these certain type of states, you know, you're able to carry. It's certain shit you get over. And now we legal everywhere. We legal out there.
Yeah.
Fully.
I remember Wack one time telling me, though, be careful if somebody lives in Arizona or Vegas and they're from LA because they might have moved there because they snitched and they're not allowed in their neighborhood anymore.
Yeah, Wack be on
Not
bullshit.
to put that on you or anything.
Yeah, Wack know the truth about me. Now I'm too, listen, I ain't worried about none of this internet shit. They know I'm too 100 out here, too solid. My name, you know, I'm more like a media. I got to get on you, too, because you was talking about I'm a shit starter. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I'm far from a shit starter. Matter of fact, you the biggest shit starter of them all.
That might be fair.
Yeah, you instigate shit on
I know my own kind. But when I look at you on the Clubhouse streets, well, yeah, shit starters.
No, I'm not a shit starter. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm more like a mediator. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that's preventing this shit to try to go further. I'll be like, can we come to a resolution? I let them get their shit about the way.
But in the meantime, you're going to make some content.
Yeah, but see, I can admit when I'm on bullshit. When you on bullshit, you play the victim. Let's talk about it.
Play the victim.
Let's talk about it.
I am the victim.
See? Let's talk about it.
I don't got to play.
I'm saying, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm saying.
Talk about it. People always say that on podcasts now. We're going to talk. Let's talk about it. But then they don't talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
You know, I'm just saying, like, when it comes down to these certain situations or whatnot, you know, and instigate, like, let's talk about the Chicago shit. You know what I'm saying? Ruger was tripping on you about asking him certain questions.
Right.
And whatnot. And then, you know, you're not backing down from what you're saying. You're saying that, look, I just went along with it because he's telling you don't do it. Right. Don't do certain stuff. And you told him, did you really tell him that you wasn't going to do it?
I didn't say I wasn't going to ask him any questions. I just said, yeah, I'm not going to go crazy on you, which I was used to because I've interviewed him before. Yeah. And he doesn't like it when people make the whole thing about his ops, which is a problem that many of the GDs deal with, is that people do interviews with him and they want to talk about their ops because their ops are more famous or whatever. I've heard GDs complaining about this shit. And, but I implore anyone to go listen to that Ruger interview and tell me how much I talk about his ops. I asked him one question about Dirk from what I remember, which was basically because the Academics and Dirk interview had just came out where Ruger, where they asked Dirk about Ruger by name, which as far as I know is the first time he ever talked about him by name in an interview. And Dirk talked about how, you know, he didn't go to the Kanye show or whatever because they had booked his ops on the show. If you're a rap interviewer and you don't ask Ruger about the thing that Dirk just said about him, you're not doing your job. And Academics tapped in with me and actually said, he goes, he was really mad at you for asking him about Dirk. I would have made the whole interview about Dirk. And I'm like, I know you would.
See, but he would never sit down with him.
Yes, he so would.
You think so?
Would Axe sit down with Ruga? Maybe now, but like, I don't know. Before all this, probably not. I don't know. But either way, like, I didn't really ask him that much. And then the one thing that I did do fucked up, though, is he told me he didn't want to put the interview out. And I should have hit him up and been like, yo, I'm putting the interview out anyway. That was a good interview. I don't want to fucking waste it. And then he probably would have been mad, but at least I would have been straight up with him.
But look, do you care if any of these people kill each other?
Yeah, of course.
No, you don't.
No, I do.
That's
All
not the
death
truth.
is bad.
That's not the truth.
I'm anti-death,
But
believe
then,
it or not.
But then just leave certain shit alone there.
Like what?
If it's already out there, because how many times have we been down this road where, you know, ops against ops and all this, right? And I'm just saying, I understand the purpose of the interview. Like, you wouldn't have interviewed him if you wasn't going to ask him that question, and he should have known that on his own. Like, so I'm going to agree with you on certain shit, but then I just can't, like.
You ever listen to Ruga?
I'm not familiar, but
Every song, there's about 50 fucking dead BDs. Every song, everybody's dying.
So that's all you got to talk about?
All I'm saying is that you can't be mad at me when every goddamn song is a diss track and you're smoking on everybody under the face of the fucking sun, every Oblockian you ever heard of. And then I do an interview with you and you're going to trip about me asking you about one extremely famous op of yours who just mentioned you on an extremely high profile interview. His first interview in years. Come on.
Yeah.
But anyway, Ruga and me, we're going to see each other when we see each other. You know?
Yeah, he came in Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? Him and folks got into it.
Yeah?
Then Wack challenged
Shout out,
him.
folks.
Wack challenged him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Folks on you, too, about that DJU shit.
That was funny, right? Because I already had heard that story about him bringing DJU.
Why you let DJU come over here and tell that story, man?
I want to know if the story is true or not, because I had already heard that story from somebody else before I even heard it from him.
He talks about it on the Big Folks and Friends show, man. You know,
okay.
I'm the co-host of that show, man. We got a Big Folks and Friends show
Big
dropping,
folks.
coming
He's
soon.
a good guy.
Yeah,
Funny guy.
Folks are fools. Shout out my Chicago.
So, okay, how do you know Brick Baby?
Brick Baby. Brick Baby, we was from a clique before we started banging hoods. We was from a clique called CIP.
What that stand for?
Completely Irresistible Pimps.
Woo, that's a cool name.
Yeah,
Like, that's a sign of the times. You wouldn't really hear about a crew name these days, right?
So that clique started inside my hood, West Boulevard Crips. You feel me? So Brick Baby used to live in my hood. They actually still own property in my hood. You know what I'm saying? So Brick Baby was kind of always with my homies. You feel me? And then he gradually turned 6-0. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the years and whatnot. And then, you know, he always kept us close, though. It always been because we already close with the 6-0. So a lot of people know our history or whatnot. So,
okay.
Yeah, but no, me and Brick was thugging young age. You know what I'm saying? Before the cameras, before the rapping,
but so,
all that shit.
Hood hopping is like the biggest no-no. Or it's like very frowned upon.
He ain't no hood hopper, though.
No, I'm saying, but like, there's this whole weird generational divide where a lot of people are from certain cliques and then they joined a real gang, and that is okay. It's kind of interesting from an outsider perspective.
Yeah, because we be young at the same time. A lot of people don't know, God, they be from this neighborhood. A lot of people from them cliques turned out to be from other hoods too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people didn't look at it. I mean, it's more high school fun, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, some people took it serious. Some people was banging cliques like gangs.
You didn't
I
jerk?
was one of them. Nah, hell no.
Why not?
I was not part of that jerk movement.
Too big?
No clown movement, none of that. No clown dancing, none of that.
I don't think I could have been a dancer.
I don't do none of that.
If I had lived through that, I'd be like, nah, that shit gay.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see no old videos of me jerking and doing none of that.
Right. Okay. That's good to know.
I don't get down like
Had to
that.
ask. All right. So is Big Meech from your hood?
That's where, I mean, I can confirm that because for one, he called in to a homie. So I guess he has family. He has a nephew that was in the hood. He was in the hood back in the day. We're gonna say like 90s, you know what I'm saying? Early 90s growing up. He used to be coming back and forth. He got family in the hood. He was attached to some close homeboys. He tapped in with a homie from prison. You feel me? And he ended up running in to two of the homies. You know what I'm saying? Some real generals while he was in the feds. Took pictures with him, and the homie tatted him and all that. He from the hood. He banging West Boulevard.
Wow.
They call him Big Zippo.
Really? Where'd you get that name?
I do not know.
We had a Zippo lighter one time.
Let me tell you, this is above my pay grade. I'm just gonna tell you, like, I don't,
just a messenger.
You know,
just what you heard.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? But no, the niggas that was in there with him, they out right now. Yeah, they just got out from doing about 17.
Okay.
So, you know, we're gonna see what happened when he come home.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
When did you turn your powers away from like booking artists so much and rapping and put it more towards the media side of things?
Man, you already know the pandemic. It got ugly.
You couldn't book any artists for a while?
Man, we still got deposits to this day.
Really?
Because it was so ugly, you know, you can only do 50% capacity, you know what I'm saying? And we was bringing people and people just wasn't even showing up for the 50% capacity.
That was the best when I would, because I'm a person that I hate going to the club. I don't want to go out ever. And I would see videos of people in the club and it was half capacity and it would look so lame. And I would just be like, bro, this is why I don't want to go out. I know it's like normally it's packed, but look how lame it is even when there's like not that many people there.
Yeah, it was terrible. So we lost some money. You know what I'm saying? Had to pivot. So we just went, you know, it was a pandemic time and I'm like, fuck it. My homeboy actually was telling me, we already had the blog up. We had the website, Hip Hop Trends. We had the YouTube. Wasn't really doing nothing. My homeboy was like, get on Clubhouse. My homeboy Nate Poe from Far Far. He got a shit called Mixed Emotions. We was doing relationship-based rooms. And that shit was killing. That shit was bringing all the females in there, all of L.A., you know what I'm saying? So he had us in there. So I'm like, ooh. I don't really hear nobody talking about hip-hop on here, like, really bringing up the discussions about the no jumper, all this shit. So I had a niche on there, you know what I'm saying? A niche. And, you know what I'm saying? So
I think you can say niche too.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of weird, right?
I know it is.
It's so different sounding.
I know. But yeah, so, I started Hip Hop Trends on there, Hip Hop Trends Clubhouse. And, you know, people just gravitated to it. They wanted to come in there. And plus, I was different. I disrupted the whole Clubhouse system.
Really? Why?
Because, like, I gave people a voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of them rooms, like, people don't get on stage. They get kicked down. They not allowed, like, whack rooms especially. They not letting niggas up.
His rooms are harsh?
Bro, they is not letting niggas up, bro. If you're not really from, bro, they picking and choosing. You say some dumb shit, they get on your ass. And that's how they run they shit. I'm not knocking none of they shit because, you know, me and Wack, we here and there. You know, I don't know what our relationship's like, but.
Really?
Yeah, we here and there.
I thought you guys were cool. It's up and down?
Yeah, it be up and down, man. It's up and down. You know what I'm saying? But
what's he mad at you about right now?
I think the last thing was the green beam.
What's that?
So the green beam is like being moderated, like a moderator. Okay. And once you do that to a person, they got the power to bring people up on stage or kick them off.
Right.
You feel me? People play Clubhouse games. That's what I'm saying. People play in a whole nother world. Wack got a whole different world on. He has a digital army, literally. You feel me? My room ain't ran like that. We don't fall by no politics, Clubhouse politics. I don't give a fuck about who you think you are or where you came from. We don't care about none of that. If you talking ignorant or you on some bullshit, we don't really get down like that. We'll kick you up out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wack come with a certain energy. That's the homie. Come with a certain energy. When the motherfuckers come, when Wack come, all the trolls come for some reason. Boo, boo, boo. Motherfuckers get to talking crazy. And, you know what I'm saying? So I be having my shit a little bit more controlled. Sometimes it get out of control, but we tighten up. You know what I'm saying? And them other rooms, they ain't gonna do that. They smashing on you. They gonna pack you up, get you up out of here. I'm willing to have a conversation with you and give you a voice, give you the floor.
This really
hear both sides of the story.
This sounds a lot like jail. Like just like weird little rules and all the different rooms.
But that's the mentality from coming like Wack treat that shit like jail too.
Right.
He be rolling, he talking about rolling motherfuckers off the floor and shit. I be like, man, what's this nigga talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I disrupted it, you know what I'm saying, to where I had my own lane and, you know, I made some noise to where I was able to cover the no jumper shit that was going on. When nobody doing it on there, I was able to bring motherfuckers on. You know, I mediated a lot of y'all beefs, a lot of y'all shit.
Like what?
From Lush to Flacco, from
I wasn't there.
T-Rail,
okay.
Smack.
You're talking about when Lush and Flacco were supposed to fight?
Yeah,
okay,
I got
that did.
Lush
Yeah, that
on
was on
there. Made him apologize to Flacco. You know what I'm saying? Who else? We had T-Rail, Smack, Incident. Anybody come on? Gina and Flacco.
Wow.
Yeah, we was doing mediating all the shit, like making sure, motherfuckers wanted to know, like, I was able to mediate that shit. That's why I say, when you call me a shit starter, I kind of took offense to it because I'm
shit
sitting
lessener.
Yeah, I'm trying to mediate shit. I let people get off. They gonna get off. You can't control a motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? I don't put guns to everybody's head and tell them come up in here and talk crazy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas blame me for Wack coming in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you remember the 1090 shit.
What happened with him on there?
He came up in there and Wack went crazy on him. But that wasn't my intentions. You feel me? Like, my intentions is for people to have a conversation. Whatever goes left, right? I can't control that. So I just want people to know I'm not no setup artist. I don't get down like that. When you come to me, I'm giving you a platform. I'm giving the unknown a place to go. You know what I'm saying? If you the underdog or you got a story and it's newsworthy, come fuck with me at Smut Free TV. You know what I'm saying? We're going to throw you up on there. We're going to hear your side.
How many hours a day are you on this at night and shit? Man,
that shit, let me tell you, early on, it was out of control. You know what I'm saying? Just to get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? But now, we managed it. You know what I'm saying? I've managed it. You know what I'm saying? Because, I did have to, but now it's making me money. I'm monetizing it.
Yeah, how do you monetize it?
Yeah, I'm monetizing. I just stream the rooms. I stream the rooms through my YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Clip it up. You know what I'm saying? Anybody come through there, you know what I'm saying? I'm clipping up.
So I don't even have to go on Clubhouse. I just go to your YouTube and it's automatically on there.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Every room that I'm doing now, I've been doing that for the last couple months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Getting into it. I got an editor helping me out with the YouTube page. Been taking off, going crazy.
You got people who are in there every night?
Yeah, for sure. I got loyal supporters, loyal hip-hop trend members that been there for a minute, that just fuck with Rocstar2800 though. You know what I'm saying? Just there for me. So, but yeah, no, definitely. I got the team.
Do you think are these people who on average like want to do something in hip hop media? They want like a career.
Yeah, no, definitely. People they're interested, curious. If they're not familiar with it, they're excited about it. They want to get into it, man. We got all people with pages, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people that want to just help however they can. You know what I'm saying? So that's great for networking. That's why I think I threw a brunch from off of there. I threw a Super
real
Bowl.
Life brunch?
Yeah, Super Bowl in Arizona.
Okay.
I threw an influencer brunch. And I brought everybody out. Flacco pulled up.
Really?
Folks pulled up. Football players, a gang of people pulled up, but a lot of Clubhouse members came supported. Flew out, drove.
What do you think of Flacco?
Flacco, man. Flacco, man.
That's not an easy question.
Yeah.
He's a complicated guy.
Yeah, yeah, but no, that's my nigga. No, that's my nigga, though. I just don't want to get shit misconstrued. Like, that's really my guy. You feel me? He, we was able to know each other on a different level, really holler at each other, because I had to pick his brain the whole time I was with him. I had to pick his brain. You feel me? And understand. Like, he been through the ringer on Clubhouse. I don't know if you know. He been through the ringer.
Yeah.
He come in there some nights and get drilled the whole night. Just niggas just going at him. Just on him. And he taking it.
Just the usual shit?
Yeah. I'm talking about hours, bro. Just same shit, old shit. Always bringing up the 16 shot him shit, So I always ask Flacco, like, so how was you raised? Like, where? Because a lot of this shit plays in fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't know his parents.
No.
I would like to meet his parents.
He tells me, like, his mama never told him not to tattle. Like, he had brothers and sisters. You know how you get into it with your brothers and sisters? And, you always picking on them, this and that, and you come tell on your brother.
Right.
He never had that. Like, he never did all that. His mother never said, like, nah, don't stop tattling on your brother. Or don't be a tattletale. He never heard. Like, that's why I told him, like, different households got different values. You know what I'm saying? And different principles. So I be trying to really take myself out my shoes and put myself in this nigga's shoes. And then I look at his age. He's 25 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, when you 30, 34, you going to see all the bullshit you was talking when you was 25. You ain't going to believe all the shit you was saying.
Right.
You feel me? So it's age, it's lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's everything that has to do, you know what I'm saying? Everything plays a part with Flacco.
I love him.
Yeah, that's my guy, though. He's definitely smarter.
But everybody who loves him also has their critique of certain things that he says and does. Like, he just has a tendency to sort of like act as if he knows everything about something with very little real world experience.
Exactly.
And he kind of has gotten better at that. But I remember he used to talk about like, just bum ass N-words who just sit around smoking Zaza all day. And I was kind of like, bro, like you don't really know anyone like that. Like I know people like that, but you don't really like, you're just kind of like repeating some shit that you heard other people say about what dudes are like,
he
right?
forces his opinion as fact.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell him. Stop forcing your opinion as a fact, nigga. Like, that's not a fact. That's your opinion. It's okay to have your opinion, but don't force it as a fact. But that's what he's known for. He's outlandish. That's what he does. Shout out to Flacco.
Bro, back in the day, one of the funniest podcasts ever from the No Jumper universe was the Community episode where I was ridiculously high and AD was calling out Flacco about his girl and all the weird giving her a ton of money stuff or whatever. I personally, in regards to that, I just stopped asking questions a long time ago.
Boy, you don't even know.
Oh, man.
That's how I know you don't talk to Flacco. See, I really know Flacco. If I could tell you some shit right now, that'll blow your
There's
mind.
updates about his lady.
Yeah, what?
I don't know. I'm not
Man,
that super tapped in.
that nigga probably could bought a house right now. How much money he just said her. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But okay, I'm almost tell this. He came in playing some Cash App game. Have you played that game?
No.
The Cash App game, go to your Cash App, go to your wife and see how much you can click and then see how much she sent you, how much you sent her.
Bro, and that's crazy because like Crip Mac, when he stopped fucking with that one girl, Lele Cakes, that's what they posted was like, she posted the screenshot of how much he had sent her versus how, and it was like, he had sent her 10 times as much as she sent him. Wow. So that was basically like, boom, I won. We were in a relationship, I won. And I'm like, I cannot believe that this is what technology is. This is like allowing us to view our lives in totally different ways. I have never used Cash App, so I am kind of oblivious to this.
For real? You never use Cash App?
Nah, because I just have Josh do it.
You Zelle?
I do Zelle.
You Venmo.
I used to Venmo.
I fucking hate Venmo.
Used to give. I would give out my Venmo.
Motherfuckers got Venmo right now. Kill yourself, man.
I used to give out my Venmo, and people would
fucking have Apple Pay, Cash App.
Every day, I would get a $1 request from like 100,000 people. It was so annoying. I had to learn the lesson to not give out your fucking Venmo. And then I might have got hacked at one point. And they like took my last like $50 out of there or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Man, maybe. Hey, why you throw 03 under the bus like that?
Okay, do you think I did anything wrong?
Man, you threw him under the bus.
Greedo reached out to me and told me that I did nothing wrong.
Hold on. You consider him as a friend?
Yeah.
Okay, you was in your feelings because he didn't come to do your interview first, right?
It wasn't mostly like that. It was mostly just the fact that there's paperwork going around of him, that shit is getting out one way or another,
so
right?
If he done an interview before and that hit your desk, would you acknowledge it or no?
Even if he had already done the interview with me, and if someone came to me and said, hey, we got paperwork on this dude, my response would not be like, hey, bury it, get rid of it. It's already coming out one way or another, right? My only response was, I don't do that. I'm not the paperwork review guy. So if you want someone to take a look at it and let you know what they think of it and how valid it is, here's 1090 Jake. This is the guy. I don't see why I did anything wrong. And Greedo reached out to me and told me the same thing. He said he didn't think I did anything wrong.
Yeah, now. Probably like, fuck it.
I mean, he's the one who's having to actually deal with the consequences of 1090 Jake making that video, you know?
Yeah, but if you never passed it along, it would never got out there. Let's keep it real.
But it wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have had a person saying that it was real or not.
See, this is y'all.
It would have just been floating around with no context.
Y'all underestimate y'all platform. I'm tired of hearing this. Like, every time you say, no, it won't. Like, no, you say yes, it would, but I'm saying no, it wouldn't because y'all the biggest.
Okay, here's my question.
Y'all the biggest.
Is it a good thing when snitching comes to light?
For who?
Is it good for society as a whole and the community as a whole when someone who snitched is exposed as a snitch?
I can't say that. I can't say that it's good. Maybe it's good for street culture, but don't nobody else, everybody else don't give a fuck.
Well, okay, everybody else, yeah. But in terms of like the people who care about this kind of thing, the reason why there are people like 1090 Jake who make those videos that are very popular.
Other people telling. That's what I'm trying to understand. Why do people care about other people telling?
Because people care about authenticity.
ain't nothing.
And if your whole identity is based on you being a gangster, and then it comes out that there's paperwork about you, then
and I agree with you on that.
It should be brought to light.
I agree with you on that, but it should be brought to light in his hood, neighborhood.
Oh, that's not how this works. Everything that happens in everyone's neighborhood is a
behind
YouTube video
doors.
waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's too much shit a lot of shit that should be behind closed doors and not on the internet. But this shit is trickling into the streets, and this shit is making the shit look bad.
But the person who hit me up with the paperwork is a gangster, is a dude who's really from the same hood that Greedo is from.
I understand that, but
and what did he want? He wanted someone to make a YouTube video.
But if you really consider him as a real friend, you wouldn't have did that, and that's point blank.
Okay.
No,
I'm very good friends with Brick Baby, right?
Yeah.
If you hit me up and you said, "Hey, I got this paperwork on Brick Baby," you know what I'm gonna say?
What you gonna say?
I'm gonna say,
"Run it."
I know a chubby white boy from Massachusetts named 1090 Jake. I need you to holler at him. It's not my business. I'm not going to be the one reviewing it.
That's crazy. You even suggesting that, offering that shows no loyalty towards your real friend.
No, but
that's what I'm saying. Just content with you. It's just
not
content.
if snitching really is as bad as all these gangsters and rappers over the years have persuaded me that it is. It should be exposed even if that person is my friend. It doesn't matter if they're my friend.
Okay, now let's
Which
switch.
is different than something similar like cheating. If I knew that Brick Baby was cheating on his girl, which I do not for the record, I would take that secret to the grave because I think cheating is something where you should have your bros back. I don't really think snitching's like that. I think it's so bad that if it's happening, people deserve to know.
I mean, what people though?
The streets.
Hey man, the streets, man. We really talk about the streets.
I really believe what
Adam.
I'm saying, though. I really think that, like, if it's so bad, then it deserves to be talked about, and I shouldn't be involved in hiding it away. If it's, and I also was like assuming I know Greedo, I trust Greedo. I don't think Greedo would tell or do something whack like that. So when they come to me with it, I'm assuming that 1090 Jake's gonna see it and give it a bad review and say this paperwork stinks. This paperwork's no good. Get it out of here.
Hey, you straddle the fence a lot.
Pause. But yeah, okay.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I don't take a hard stance on many things.
I understand that, but you build alliances, and you know what I'm saying. You're being seen with certain people as, you know, these people are your friends. You know what I'm saying. So there may be other people from other hoods that disagree and may, you know, just by the alliance. Do you ever fear for that?
Okay, I was just having this conversation with S-Bone about China Mac, where, you know, we see Crip Mac getting into situations with people at the Drewski show or whatever, and S-Bone was saying, like, China Mac, you right there. So they all are considering you a part of what they're repping or whatever. And at a certain point, if shit were to get crazy, I mean, China Mac's kind of like, he's clearly like aligned himself with that. For me, I do interviews with everybody. So I don't feel like, even though, yeah, at times it's like, oh, you might have seen me with this person a lot, so you're feeling like I'm with him. Even right now, I do a pod with Wack and I do a pod with Brick. Nobody's confused about where both of them are from.
You know you skating on thin ice with that too.
That's a good point.
I don't know. Yeah, you know the truth.
Very soon we will not record both shows in the same space. We're going to segment that up.
Hey, you and I know the truth.
We do.
Hey, why you won't let Munchie B come up here, man?
Why are you turning this into an interview? I'm going to do my
You thought you was interviewing
I'm going
me?
to do the DJU and say...
You thought you was interviewing me?
Hey, I ask questions. I don't answer too many questions. I heard DJU say that the other day. I'm like, that's kind of cool. Nah, shout out to Munchie B. I got nothing against
What's
him.
up, man? You selected politicking.
Okay.
You say you interview everybody.
Okay. Think about
and
it.
I ain't vouching. Listen,
The last time
that ain't my best friend.
The last time that I was forced to make a decision about whether I wanted to interview Munchie B or not was like a couple weeks after Draco died. And he already had a diss song out about Draco. And obviously they had gone at it a bunch on the internet and whatever before that. Now, there's very, very, very few rappers that I have a close enough relationship with where I give a fuck about having a conversation with somebody that's their enemy or whatever, right? But when he had just put out a diss song against somebody that I was very, very close with, right after that, that definitely was a situation where I would have looked crazy as Draco's friend if I had interviewed Munchie B right then. to be honest, I saw a Munchie B clip on Street TV or some shit the other day, and I was thinking maybe it would not be as weird now. But I got nothing against him. It's just there's a few people where shit would look kind of crazy. Imagine if, imagine.
I mean, you interviewed everybody.
No, but okay, what if like
Hoover's neighborhoods.
what if AD had some like mortal enemy, which I don't even know anyone like that, but then like, right now I interview him right after.
So do you consider AD a real friend?
Our friendship is on hiatus.
Man.
I kind of assume that at some point it'll be restarted. To be totally honest. I've been alive too long to think that we're going to just hate each other forever. Although obviously we're not fucking with each other right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to understand. Like, I thought that y'all looked at each other like real friends. I mean, this a man that was gonna come to your wedding.
I thought that too.
Y'all had plans, right? Like, y'all.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all was good outside the building.
He pieced out.
But so after that, it's like, okay, OG Suicide is still working here. He's still working here.
He wasn't really working here. We were allowing him to use the studio. And actually allowing our employees to do the editing of the TikToks and the video itself and making the thumbnails for him. It was basically just me doing him a huge favor for no reason, out of the goodness of my heart. But not all good things can last forever.
You think that chair is for you?
Huh?
That chair is for you?
I didn't even watch the video, so I just saw the
He had a folding chair. He had a folding chair.
No, I heard.
Did he leave it here?
The thumbnail. I don't know. I would assume it was ours. Oh. No, he took it? Damn. No, it wasn't ours, though. We don't have that kind of folding chair. No. You like that?
Boy. Man, that's cold. So I didn't understand what kind of deal that was. So he never was an employee, or he was self-contractor?
No, he never worked for us. I just told him, like, because he wanted to start a podcast. I told him, I'll help you. I'll let you use the studio. I'll have the employees cut the shit for you. Is this out of love
for AD?
It was, yeah. And then AD left, but I had already become cool with Suicide, so we let him keep doing it. But then at a certain point, I pulled the plug. And as is usually the case, he did some weird stuff on the way out, right? And threatened me with a chair.
Hey, so where would it ever end?
I don't know. We might be too deep.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie, you've been getting spicy, and I've been meaning to ask, like, you've been getting spicy these last couple weeks. You had black pussy before. Why do you wait till black BBC getting your wife for you to get spicy like this?
To be honest,
let's talk about it.
It was kind of like there was such crazy feedback and like so much hate that it just made me feel very free to speak my mind about things. And also, keep this in mind, I did not do any interviews after they left up until the Bootleg Kev interview. So Bootleg Kev was the first person that got to ask me, what do you think about those guys leaving on camera? Because nobody here had ever really asked me about that. I had shared stuff, but I had never had somebody ask me that.
When I see that clip, I'm like, what the hell? Adam tripping.
I kept it real.
Yeah, but you flexing like you really trying to stun on niggas. Like, let's keep it real. Like, you stunning on niggas.
Because they thought they killed me. They thought that they killed me off. Me! One of the goats of this shit, Rocstar.
But look.
Undeniable.
All right. Look, all right, I give you your props.
You can be my biggest enemy in the world, and you still have to admit that I'm one of the goats of the shit, and that I have the most viewed hip-hop interview on YouTube with the XXXTentacion interview, I think, last time I checked.
But, okay, now this is what, do you believe in substance and balance in content?
Sure.
Do you?
Do I believe in substance and balance? Yeah, I just named off one of the best fucking interviews of all time that I did. Okay. And I still do it on a consistent basis, over and over and over. Nobody goes as hard as me.
Okay, as far as the network. Okay, that's good, right? But what happened to the hip hop? I mean, like the real hip hop part of the network.
We talk to a lot of rappers.
No Jumper is named after a song.
I'm balling like an athlete.
It's like, come on, like let's like we gotta integrate some real hip hop, some balance and substance around here. So it's
you a real hip hop head all of a sudden?
I've always been a hip hop. I mean, I've been in love for the music. I mean, that's what I'm into.
What's the hip hop that has you going crazy right now?
I'm not excited. I'm not excited.
See, I got massacred for saying that a few months ago.
I'm not excited. I'm gonna keep it real.
I said that and I got destroyed.
I got the right to say that. I think.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's rap I'm into.
Man,
is there an insane amount right now? No, it's less inspired than it has been in recent memory.
No, it is. It is. It's terrible right now. I'm keep it real. But West Coast is coming up. We be having different artists, you know, that's popping up doing their thing. It's some grinding, really in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I feel like West Coast produce a lot more artists than a lot of they're like producing at a rapid pace. None is breaking though. Like none is really breaking. We got some, you know, that's some that made it out. Blue Bloods Clan doing their thing.
Yeah, LA hip hop not in a great place right now.
Yeah. It's like I can't really name too many, but
and the weird thing about it is that Chicago gang shit, drill shit, as well as like New York drill shit is huge right now. Everybody wants to know about it. So many artists doing millions of views every upload. For some reason, LA, which has like the most complex, craziest street shit. Obviously, Chicago deserves whatever credit they get. But LA got the craziest world, and the YouTube documentaries go crazy and shit like that. But then for some reason, we don't really see any artists popping off as a result. Whereas in Chicago, O-Block is crazy, and then there's a bunch of rappers from O-Block.
But do we give them a chance? Do we have a platform to really give them a chance?
I can't think of anybody who's really going that crazy right now. There's
but
people,
do we have a platform to give them a chance, though? You got the biggest platform on the West Coast. I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah, and any rapper who has even a semblance of clout and a decent story gets an interview for the most part. I'm always... LA is probably the place I do the best job of getting all the young rappers before they pop off. And like just personalities and shit.
No, my boy put me on you. I wasn't up on you.
Really?
Probably on KK. I think you put me on Cuz with some interviews. This is like back when you was at the not at the first spot, the first spot.
You want to hear my most recent additions to my playlist?
Man.
Point Me To by Fenty the Rapper and Cardi B. Haircut by G-Mac Cash. Money by Young Thug, Juice WRLD, Nicki Minaj. Geeker Party by Punch Made Dev. Dunce Sane by Young Nudie and Baby Drill. Punch Made Dev.
Come on, man. Why are you bumping?
I actually,
you see what I'm talking about?
Listen to
You're not loyal.
What?
You're not loyal.
Oh, fuck all that.
You don't care.
I don't even pay attention to that.
Content
I don't even know what they're getting into. Flacco and Punch Made Dev have a beef. I thought the whole thing was trolling, honestly. Like, I fucking...
Bro, this nigga serious, bro.
Is he?
Bro, I just told Flacco the other day, I said, bro, motherfucker been telling me, like, I'm going to have to stop fucking with you if you get on the stand. If you really go to court.
Flacco's saying that he's going to do that?
Flacco
Why do you have to turn... How is Flacco any different than me?
Because he doxed him.
Yeah, okay, but how is Flacco any different than me? I can tell you I called the cops on 10 people. You're not going to stop talking to me. Just because he's black?
No. Yeah, and I deal with him a certain way.
But he's like a North Dakota
and I
black.
deal with him a certain way.
Different.
You know, I done protected him and did all, a lot of stuff. You feel me? So now it's like, you get on the stand. Now I'm supposed to stand by that as my brother. See, me, I already know.
See how that would be awkward.
But look, this is what I get from it too. This is why I tell people, we already know what we dealing with.
Right.
Flacco done told us already. He gonna call the cops. He gonna tell. We already know what we dealing with.
You see the pants. You know what you're dealing with.
I'm willing to accept that. You feel me? So he tell me up front is what it is. He ain't doing it to me. You feel me? But it's just like, everybody got their opinion about it. I don't give a fuck. Flock really my nigga. You know what I'm saying? As far as this content shit, he a goat around this motherfucker. He do his shit. He go crazy with it, at a rapid pace. This nigga eat shit, sleep content. This nigga go to sleep on Clubhouse.
He does?
Yes. We got that nigga stored many a times. Talking about, I'm about to do editing the video. We doing editing the video. Nigga going to sleep, wake up, editing the video, shooting the video.
Sometimes I feel like I don't know the real Flacco because he comes in here like a crazy ball of energy and he doesn't really stop moving and he's like,
he be in the house.
He's grabbing something out of the fridge. He's doing something. He's going to the bathroom. He's going over here to talk to this person. He's talking to this person and then he's gone. And it's just he has kind of crazy energy. I can't imagine him sleeping. That doesn't compute in my brain.
Bro, that nigga snores.
The PF that I know does not seem like a sleeper.
He snores.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, I want to ask, does Wack100 have...
He has a list of questions. That's cheating.
Man,
but
come on.
Fine.
I had to come
Whatever
ready.
you want to do.
I had to come ready, bro. And I couldn't remember the shit.
He's really out here podding.
And I had to ask.
Podding
simple
me.
Question. Yeah,
Okay.
Come on. Got to come with it. So, look, does Wack have any information on you? Because y'all know if you ever fall out, on Clubhouse is coming all out.
Well,
so just know that.
The world has access to my sex tapes. So he can't like.
Yeah, I mean that's nothing but
I'm saying that's like his old trick is like I'm gonna have a sex tape of you. He's on some Epstein shit, right?
No, he
not
go
that shit, but like
yeah,
he likes to keep one in the tuck.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put that on. Yeah. But no. But look, he go crazy. You see Tasha K shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so
she's the bad apple.
Yeah. You don't fuck with Tasha K?
I never really watched her videos or anything.
Yeah.
But she does seem like...
The women love her.
She seems evil.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar either, but the women love her.
You know, I was watching a video of somebody and they said that there's no other black woman who's able to hold as large a live audience as her in the culture.
For real?
But then I tried to think of someone to disprove that, and I was like, yeah, I can't think of anyone.
And what did you see this on?
I just saw someone say it, and then I just kept trying to think. I'm like, there's got to be somebody. But then, I don't know. I couldn't think of anyone.
Damn.
So Tasha K is kind of the GOAT.
No, she did her thing, but she got shut down. She fucked up that Cardi B shit.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna see no money ever.
That's crazy.
Fast.
What do you even do? What do you do if you're
She knows she reaching for a settlement right now.
Yeah?
Yeah. You think Cardi is settled?
I mean, I feel like Cardi has spent millions of dollars
Cardi
pursuing
wanna bleed her.
Huh? Yeah. But you got to like really respect that level of pettiness, because there's been a bunch of times in my life where I felt like suing somebody to just fuck their life up.
Yeah.
And just force them to pay a bunch of legal fees. But I never really did it. I always gave up or just forgot about it before I actually did it. So I really admire the fact that Cardi B actually did it. I've served a few people.
You get sued more than you sue?
Probably.
Do you win a lot?
You got to deal with a lot of shit as the owner of a media company. A lot of people coming for you.
Yeah.
I choose not to disclose the details because I don't want to encourage.
Is there a certain type of insurance for that?
I've thought about that. Not that I know of.
They need one, huh?
No.
Propaganda insurance.
Hey, let me ask you one in between you trying to interview me. What's going on? What's your beef with Roddy Ricch?
I don't got no beef with Roddy Ricch.
Well, tell that to Remo who wrote that question, because I don't know.
Remo fucking dumb.
Remo wrote that.
Remo my nigga, man.
Okay.
Yeah, ain't got no beef with Roddy Ricch.
Your room was where the Roddy Ricch storyline started during that whole thing, right?
No, it started in Wack shit, and then it trickled down to me because I interviewed Yael, the person,
right?
Because I felt like he wasn't getting a voice in there. That's another situation where he wasn't getting a voice in there. He was getting shut down. Okay, well, come on my shit. Come chop it up. He comes on my shit. Niggas from his hood was getting on there defending Roddy. And they was going back and forth. And he did the first pull-up ever on Clubhouse in real life.
IRL pull-up on someone in the room that was talking shit?
Yeah. He pulled up on his homeboy that was in the hood. We heard him in the background.
Fighting.
Of the dude, and the dude got quiet. Like, as soon as the dude pulled up, the whole time he on Clubhouse, he on his way over there.
At that moment, did you wish that you were on literally any other streaming platform because there would have been a video option?
No. Shit went crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
But the video ever come out?
The video of it? No. Because listen.
Did Roddy Ricch ever squabble anyone over that?
Nah.
For real?
No. I'm not from that way. You know, I'm from West Boulevard. I'm from L.A.
I'm just curious.
All right, that's Compton politics, though. But shout out my nigga Yael, because that was my guy. That's still my guy doing his thing. You know, he on that song with Wale the Sensei.
Yael is?
Yeah, Scandalous. That Scandalous
song?
song.
He's on that song?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
He at the end of it.
That's an amazing song.
Yeah, he at the end of it. Shout out Yael.
That's one of the best LA anthems in recent memory.
No, for sure. Definitely. Yeah. He a part of it. So I be like, to me, I'm a nigga that be, I see a nigga, okay, you got talent, boom. You need to start using that shit. How can I, can I introduce I introduced you, first time we met at Drake shit. Drake, the battle.
Oh.
The battle rap.
You were at that, okay.
I introduced you to Rum Nitty.
Shout out
That
Rum
was
Nitty.
me. I took a picture of y'all and all that
Oh, okay.
on everything. So yeah,
My one and only rap battle.
Yeah, Rum Nitty, my nigga. Like, you know, so I be knowing certain motherfuckers and I be trying to help them push certain shit. Like Nitty is a nigga that I seen come from nothing, come from the bottom. You feel me? And that nigga deserve everything he getting right now. You know what I'm saying? One of the top niggas in this battle rap shit. Shout out Rum Nitty for real. That's really my guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like, I've been around. I know cats. You know, Nipsey Hussle. That was one of my best friends. You feel me? Yes, rest in peace. That's one of my best friends. We really from the area. Like, you got to think. So I lived in the 6-0s as well. You feel me? I stayed in a group home over there. You know what I'm saying? I met Nip when I was 13 years old. Before I got put on West Boulevard, before he got put on 6-0. You know what I'm saying? So I know him as Lil E. Myers used to sell CDs and DVDs on Crenshaw and Slauson. You feel me? But I was part of that struggle. I was right there. I used to be hustling on that corner selling my little stress weed. You know what I'm saying? I remember I got into it with a nigga from over there, told me I couldn't sell over there. And I had to go holler at one of they big homies like, you feel me? Because we really too close. You know what I'm saying? We really like cousins in this Crip shit. You feel me? So, niggas got it straight and all that, thugging. But Nip, I seen him come from nothing. You know what I'm saying? We really was in them streets together, you know what I'm saying? Before this rap shit, before all that, you know what I'm saying? And, man, I miss my guy, you know what I'm saying? But, I ain't no clout nigga. I'm a nigga that really, if you go do your research, you gonna see, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really an extended family member to them niggas. You feel me? Me and Black Sam, we still talk every day. Every time I touch down, he's showing love. You feel me? I'm rocking Marathon. I'm smoking Marathon. You feel me? All day. This right here is I Need All Mine. You know what I'm saying? Out the district. You know what I'm saying? But no, they definitely look out. You know what I'm saying? Me and Sam still cool. I got some shit going on I can't really speak about, but we definitely done some business. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually did music with Nip before he passed.
What's going on with the Nip or the Marathon store on Melrose?
So the store gonna be opening probably later on this year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna put the finishing touches. They got the rooftop cracking right now for the private shopping and little events that they do.
Really? But
they're gonna be opening up later this year. They got the Marathon Collective though, the weed store in Canoga Park.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we're gonna get the tree.
You think that's a good idea for them to make the move to Melrose instead of
for sure.
Staying over there?
For sure. I mean, that was always a dream. That was always a dream of Nip. He really wants stores in every big market. He want a store, and then his dream is to put his music every time he drop 10,000 copies he could ship out from every store. Imagine having 10 stores across the United States.
Right.
10,000. You feel me? You going platinum. Yeah. You're going off top. Because, your stores is landmarks. You feel me? And, stores ain't normal. They smart stores. You know what I'm saying? You can go in there and when you buy a T-shirt, scan your phone on it, and it shows a music video or some unreleased music or some shit. Yeah. No, Nip was ahead of his time, man.
But you're going to be able to put out a record that you did with him?
Unfortunately, I didn't. That's what I'm saying. I can't really talk about the whole details and
stuff.
You're
going to leak it?
Nah, I ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that. But yeah, we definitely got some shit in the works. You know what I'm saying? I definitely gonna be a part of everything that's going on in the future. You know what I'm saying? With the music that's coming out. Yeah, man, some big things. I definitely got some music coming. You know what I'm saying? We dropping a theme for Smut Free TV. Okay. A song called No Smut. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna kick off the whole brand. You know what I'm saying? Kick off everything, just make everything just coincide with each other. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the music definitely coming. I got features, you know what I'm saying, from Boosie to Filthy Rich to On B Peasy. So,
But you know who people really probably want to hear a feature with you?
Who?
The gay Crip.
Nah, and let's talk about that. Man, you don't play me like that. I would never do that, cuz. After Flacco played that shit, I couldn't believe that shit. That nigga, listen. But look, how much convincing did you do Crip Mac and Brick Baby?
I didn't even know about this before it happened, bro. They asked me, is it cool if they interview him? But I didn't know that Crip Mac was getting added to it.
So you didn't convince none of them?
I had nothing to do with the planning of this. Brick Baby could tell you that on the dead homies.
That's interesting.
They chose this way of life. You had Sharp, Crip Mac, and Brick
Sharp
Baby.
looked uncomfortable. Sharp didn't look like he said one word.
Sharp looked kind of high. He
didn't say nothing.
He couldn't believe what he was watching, what he was listening to.
Subway
I don't blame him.
Bro,
when I saw that, I knew there was a gay Crip, and I knew they did an interview with him. When I heard his voice and realized what type of gay dude he was, I could not believe my fucking eyes or ears. That zesty motherfucker is hilarious.
You loved it. It was gold for you.
Hilarious.
You couldn't believe
it.
it.
I did. I loved it. I loved it.
You proud of them. Let's keep it real. You
I'm
proud of them.
It was a big step for the gay rights movement.
You proud of them, huh?
Yeah. Well, I identify as a ZD. Zesty disciple.
But see, this is what I'm talking about. This is where I'm talking about the backlash can come out.
He's laughing.
Yeah, nah, because you on bullshit. So look, this is where the backlash.
Zesty disciple is so good.
See, and shout out to the ZDs because I don't know what this nigga talking about.
No involvement there.
I don't know what this
is
nigga
a
talking about.
completely
and
separate
this what
movement.
I'm talking about. You can have fun with it. I'm not gonna play with
right.
you. I'm not gonna play with you.
All right.
All right. So look, check this out. So the backlash from this is okay. Now a lot of people are saying that the Crip shouldn't sat down with a gay Crip because it's making a mockery of it. It's making a joke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So streets want to know like why give him a platform? You know what I'm saying? Why even push this agenda? You say you had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really plan this or anything, but I support and agree with them having the conversation.
But you A-OK.
Because that shit was already in the news because
But you didn't warn them like, hey, man, this going to look kind of crazy for y'all.
Listen.
But you don't care.
My understanding of what's okay in the gangbanger world is still fairly limited. I honestly would not really have thought about the fact that people would be mad about it. And even when I was just having a conversation with S-Bone, he got a ton of shit for just doing the podcast with Cowboy because Cowboy took the stand.
No, he did.
I would not have really expected that. Like, I knew that shit was controversial when he did it, but I didn't know that S-Bone was going to be getting attacked just for having the gall to sit down with him. So a lot of this stuff, I'm kind of like finding out. I would not have really known that the gay Crip interview would have been that. Well, for Crip Mac, actually, I'm very surprised that he was willing to sit down with him.
Yeah, it's just some shit I just can't associate myself with.
I don't blame you.
You know what I'm saying? That I won't do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, sometimes this content word is getting out of hand. Out of content. Content is getting out of context.
It's crazy.
You know, what is content? Because a lot of people saying you selling your soul from content, Adam.
Yeah, I've heard
with
that.
Your wife.
Question guy.
And wife, yeah, that's not even the question on there.
You don't got that written down?
That's freelance right there, bro.
Yeah. No,
I mean, how you feel about that? Because
I'm a different type of dude.
A lot of people's like, man, why would you do anything for content at this point?
Right. I mean, for me, I think it's all about pushing the limits. And that's why I was willing to try something that was a little bit outside my comfort zone because I kind of knew it would be shocking enough to get people's attention. And that's a hard thing to do.
But keep it going.
What?
Keep it going.
Oh, I was having a great time with it. I was fucking
Are you
wild.
over it?
We're still going to do some crazy shit. Updates coming soon.
Yeah, I seen that.
Woo.
I'm going to pray for you, Adam.
You better.
For real,
Somebody
bro.
better.
Because it's like, when you look back 10, 20 years from now, are you going to be able to agree with everything you've done?
I've been a horny guy for a long time. So I'm kind of proud that I'm keeping it going into my 40s. A lot of people, their dick kind of just shrivels up at a certain point. I don't know.
Adam, man, you're a twisted individual. Okay, man.
Why, you're a religious man?
Oh, nah.
Not really?
I believe in God, but I'm not like Christian or anything. I believe there's a God, though.
Okay.
But
you're not like having conversations with him?
I pray.
If something bad happens in your life, you ask him for help?
Nah. Very rare.
Okay.
I gotta be down to where like I'm asking God.
You deal with depression?
Depressed. Have I been depressed? I have been depressed.
From what?
Deaths. People dying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I lost a lot of shit. Lost a lot of homies.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
How old are you?
I'm 34. Just turned 34 August 6th.
34.
Yeah.
And
34.
You're making all your income from the internet right now, or what's going on?
Yeah, I'm full-time with this shit. I don't do no street shit.
Ooh, that's not even what I meant, but that's good to know.
No, that's 100.
You probably wouldn't tell me if you were.
Yeah, but, that's what it is. I mean, you could smell it on somebody, I feel like.
If they're breaking the law?
I mean, you could see. You could tell.
Yeah.
Somebody really on that. I still got mannerisms like that because I come from that.
You think I'm breaking the law?
But have you? Yes.
Yes.
Have you you breaking street laws, hood laws, but you don't care about the street code.
Yeah.
You really don't care about the street code shit, huh?
It's not really my world.
Yeah, but you can't say that. You see how you just contradict yourself?
Well, I'm just
it's not really my world, but I like to entertain and indulge in it here in my company.
All right.
No jumper, we talk about street politics.
We talk
from
about
Chicago to LA, bring ops on here so they can talk about how they gonna kill each other. Let's talk the truth. Like,
I believe that I have not engaged in a criminal conspiracy. So therefore, I'm okay with having
has
these
your name got
conversations.
brought up in court? Any type of court documents
Not
dealing
that
with
I
any
know
of these gang members?
I don't think so.
Interview no Vlad type shit, you know?
I don't think that's happened to Vlad.
Yeah, remember the Casanova, right? Didn't that shit bring up the interview
I don't think so.
from Vlad?
Or I don't know. I've heard Vlad talk about why this is not true. Because it was a whole fake news article about the AR-AB case in particular. But if the court does end up using any of my content, whatever.
Feel free.
I mean,
You're not going to say nah.
It's not like I can stop them. What am I going to do? It's on YouTube. All they got to do is watch it. So it's not really my business.
You look up to Vlad?
Yeah.
For real,
Oh, yeah.
You wish that was your daddy?
Not literally. I don't know how that would really benefit me.
Be real, man.
It means he would have had me as like a 10-year-old.
Do you look at him like a father? Do you look at him like a father?
Not as a father.
No.
No. I don't think my relationship with my dad mirrors my relationship with him. But he's always been very, very good about like, I can just ask him about whatever.
Yeah.
He's fully like taking time out of his day to like run me through things business wise, let me know how he does shit. And he's definitely somebody that I feel pushes the culture forward. He's done a lot of the most epic interviews of all time, and he doesn't really get that much credit for it. And I remember like when I first met him and we went to get some fucking Chinese food together at some mall back in the day in like 2017, maybe 2018. And I remember him just telling me, he goes, I interviewed Tupac's rape accuser. And I didn't even know that at the time. And I'm just like, yeah, really? And he's just like, yeah, well, he goes, I interviewed Cardi B. He's like listing off a bunch of the interviews that he did like early on.
Yeah.
And he's just like, think about it. All those are important fucking pieces of history. And like, I don't know, like just the way that he talked about it made me realize like how important this content could be. And also the X interview definitely had that impact on me where it was like, oh, okay, I did a random fucking interview with this kid and it went on to become like one of the biggest pieces of content ever. Like definitely probably like the biggest thing I ever did in my life. And I did that in like the first year of me doing interviews. So I got this crash course in how big and important content could be and how many lives it could change and shit. Just like immediately as soon as I jumped into the game,
Yeah, that's a good coach though. He doing his thing. He definitely a goat in this. Hey, why does Joe Budden and them hate you so much? That's what I want to know.
I don't know if hate's the word.
Well, Ish hates you. Ish.
Right.
He hates you. He hates you.
You know what it is?
I'm like, hey, look, man, have you been on there?
He's
you
trying.
Been on there?
Yeah. And I watched him. And
so
that's the problem.
All
is that
content?
he tried to do this like boring ass, like you ask gang members about gang stuff argument on the show. And it didn't go anywhere. It didn't win anywhere over. Everybody thought it was lame. Yeah. And he's just still pushing it. Like he just really thinks that this is like the narrative that's going to win him some points is just by talking about like you interviewed King Von and you asked him about FBG Duck. That's bad. You're a bad man. It's just like, bro, shut the fuck up. Nobody is falling for this bullshit argument. This is such like a 2018 take. It's like the ultimate like rap dad take. And right now he's plotting his response where he's going to be like, I'm really from this culture. I really seen that shit, bro. I seen motherfuckers dying. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Just get over it. Like, I'm going to interview someone that this is their ops and their music, and I'm going to ask them about, like, what did that line mean? Or, like, why did you have something to say about this dude? If they put it in the music, I'm going to talk about it.
And see, that's why I agree with you in certain aspects when it comes to this media shit, because, I've been dealing with a lot of shit, me being a street nigga, trying to do this media shit. And my thing is, if it's on the internet, we're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't bring it to the internet. I'm not breaking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just commentating on it and speculating on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. I don't have no real opinion on it. Like, we have opinions, but our opinions don't matter.
Right.
You can choose if it matters to you or not, but it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Right.
You know, I had to call, niggas be hitting me, over all this shit. Shout out to Dago, San Diego. They was,
Call Dago.
Yeah. Shout out to Dago. My cousin from East Dago Mob and shit. You know what I'm saying? But some shit got tricky with the whole shit, with the Boosie shit, with Wack and all that shit, and all that. They vouching. They saying that he ain't no rat. You know what I'm saying? They saying that all that shit is false. And
who, the guy that was on Instagram Live when Boosie got caught up with the gun?
Yeah. But
because Wack was saying that he was a rat.
Yeah, but it was a gang of guys out there.
A lot of people were speculating that dude might have been a informant of some sort.
But see, they not going for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tapped in with some real hood niggas out there. Shout out Hoodie from the hood. Feel me? Them niggas brought niggas to the table. Lil CS. You know what I'm saying? These is respectable niggas from down there. Feel me? And they brought the nigga to the table, brought his paperwork, you know what I'm saying? And I just put it on the platform for him and let him know, like, look, because I'm here to hear both sides of the story. Don't think I'm siding with nobody. I ain't got no side. I'm a free agent out here. And I'm looking for sponsors too. I got to throw that out there. Looking for sponsors, man. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been noticing there's been a lot of pick and choosing. Selective politicking in this media game, man.
In what way?
You know what I mean, too.
Let's hear it.
You know what I mean?
Be much, much more specific.
Huh? I
don't get it.
You want me to go in?
Sure.
Want me to go in?
Selective politics?
All right, let's talk about it. When you was on vacation, when Lushy Lush was popping his shit, what big Rocstar do? I ain't let him talk bad on you. You loved it.
Because you were going in on him about the Lupe thing.
Yeah, but no, I think we talking about the interview shit though. When he interviewed me. Okay. Remember, he interviewed me, asked me about some allegations and whatnot. And a lot of people was like, "Oh, you handled that a certain way." You know what I'm saying? I was receiving me. You was more in contact. You was on vacation.
Right.
You feel me? You was feeling me, man. You was like, yeah.
I was like,
Rockstar
that's cool.
Sticking up
Thanks.
for Yeah. You know,
that's
but
good.
then you was on bullshit.
On Lush. I like
but
that.
Then you was on bullshit.
What?
You was on bullshit, Adam. I was like, Adam, stop playing. Give me a date.
I was trying to push you to get some topics together.
Stop playing, Adam.
What kind of beef you got to talk about?
When I was talking about Lush, nigga, it wasn't no. Nah, see.
I never told you to go at Lush.
I know that.
Lush made a video saying that he thought that I sent you to attack him.
I know.
That was so funny. I was on vacation laughing my ass off at the Reddit every night.
Nah, man, I ain't got no problem with Lush, man. You need to leave Lush alone. Just let Lush live.
I'm not talking about him.
Let Lush live.
We're in like a rare lull.
That's
in
what I'm
Lush
saying.
Talking about me.
But you're getting to the point. I feel like you did your stunting. You just told niggas get 1 million views. You just did all your stuff. I think now it's just like, I ain't got to talk about nobody no more.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep talking about me, but I ain't got to talk about nobody no more. You know? Because we got some other shit going on.
This whole
you got to be player about it. Adam, you got to be player about it.
Rockstar, this is the thing, is that whole recent arc was just because I went on Bootleg Kev and he asked me, do you think those guys, he said, those guys are probably making more money now, right? And I said, no way.
Nah, AD getting his chili.
But that was,
I can't speak for everybody
That was
else.
the whole
I'm
thing.
going to speak for AD. AD getting his chili. And you know AD been getting chili for a minute.
Do I?
No, you don't know?
I mean, he was getting chili for me. Pause.
What?
Ugh.
So you say AD ain't never had like no other shit going on?
I got no idea.
Than this.
I have no idea what he got going on.
Hey, do you ever think y'all will ever get back to being friends? Because if you did talking like this, y'all never.
I already said we're on hiatus.
Yeah, but it's like
he'll come around. He'll come around.
Oh.
He was misled. Bad management causes a lot of people grief.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nah. Who you talking about, Pun?
Who?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Big Pun from the Bronx.
I mean, let me know something, man.
Dead in the middle, the little, they know I didn't do diddly.
Man, Adam.
That's the only pun I know.
Adam, you got to leave that shit alone, Adam.
What?
And I actually talked to AD Big Homie Hove. I don't know if you seen his rant.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He was coming on at you, Snoopy Badass.
Jay-Z?
All right, man, I'm done.
Well, there's another Hove?
I'm done, man. Shout out to Compton Crips, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to entertain this. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about Poopy Badass. You know what I'm saying? You
don't like him?
Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Now, there's a name I recognize.
Come on, man. That nigga,
Snoopy.
Bro, you got to start, bro, do your homework, man. Really do your homework before you start interviewing these niggas, bro.
I did.
For real.
Nah.
What
should I have asked him that I didn't ask him?
The whole Wacko shit, him acting like he didn't know who Wacko was, and the OG nigga was like, oh, yeah, he good. He good. He know who Wacko is, nigga. Wacko got his ass ran, nigga, for them fades.
Really?
Yeah.
All right,
he know who Wacko is. He try to act like he ain't know
So they were
who
running
is.
game on me in the interview. He was acting
come
like,
on, man. All that King of Compton. Come on. I know you don't believe that. I know for 1 minute you don't believe that.
I don't
you
know.
Believe that?
Who is the king?
Kendrick. I would say Kendrick.
Okay.
Kendrick, that's safe to say. I think people
Snoopy
everybody
Badass,
agree.
if he was here right now, would say, well, Kendrick ain't,
listen,
Compton.
Snoopy is in hip-hop conversation, West Coast hip-hop, any hip-hop conversation, he is not mentioned.
How dare you?
And that's the truth. That's the facts. So for a nigga to get up on here capping, trying to chase this clout, trying to chase, nigga 38, 39, chasing, I don't know what he chasing, but all that shit was capping on there, bro. I just can't agree with that shit. That nigga was in Arizona, staying in Surprise, Arizona, when he was out there trying to ride my wave, because I had shit rocking and rolling. Nigga begging me to bring an eighth. Nigga live an hour away. I'm like, bro, listen, I'm cool, bro. I ain't even on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I run into him in the club. I'm with my nigga from 6-0. You know what I'm saying? He in there with Dickies, Chucks on. You know what I'm saying? We in V Live. Like, this nigga looking like something out Colors. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? This nigga crazy, bro. I can't believe that, bro. Y'all gotta, and just all the capping gotta stop, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, really do your homework, because some niggas, like, it's gonna get niggas hurt, bro, out here in these streets really capping. You know what I'm saying? Content gonna turn real. You know what I'm saying? Because of No Jumper interview. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And you all for that, though. You love
Rockstar
that.
just hit us with a rant.
You love that,
That's
though.
that good content.
Yeah, nigga. Rockstar rants, nigga.
I like Snoopy.
Check that out.
I like him.
Yeah, you want to give him a job, huh?
A job? I don't know about that.
So you think he pressed Big Baby or what? Because that's what the streets want to know. The streets want to know this Adam 22 because we was watching this the other day. Hey, the homie, huh? Matter of fact, we watching this yesterday, huh? Nigga, the homie pointed out we slowed it down. You said that he turned it down. That Brick Baby turned it down. Let's talk about it.
Not that he turned it down, but he didn't create a big fight or whatever he could have done. He said, he asked me what was acceptable. I said, just don't hit anyone. So they avoided that, which I think is probably good.
I don't know. Street saying Adam 22 said Brick Baby turned it down.
I don't know what that means.
See, now that shit starting. Now you really want me to see, but nah, I'm not even gonna get on that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's my nigga though. You know what's happening.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
damn. I'm like realizing as you say that though, that what I said in that conversation probably did come off
exactly.
too much like that, and I'm like, oh wow,
exactly.
that is kind of awkward.
Listen, we watch all this shit. My nigga right here, he watch everything. It's my nigga KK. You know what I'm saying? He helped me run Hip Hop Trends Clubhouse.
Okay.
Feel me? He my second moderator. He top moderator. He be running shit in that motherfucker going crazy.
I'm the top moderator.
You know what I'm saying? He be doing podcasts with Flacco too.
Oh, word? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Flacco, you know.
Okay.
He be clickbaiting my nigga. LA Crip. No. Nigga be clickbaiting my nigga.
Who you think's gonna win in this battle, DJU or Big Folks?
Oh, I'm on Big Folks side though. So,
Yeah.
You know, Big
He doesn't
Folks.
need any help. He's a much larger man.
Yeah, nah. Big Folks ain't gotta fight nobody, man. We fuck with Big
But
Folks.
do you
right
believe
here.
the narrative that Big Folks lured him into a Flacco interview under the pretense that it was going to be a
We
No
talked
Jumper
about
interview?
it on the Big Folks. I'll send you the clip.
All right, because I
We
got to
talked
hear
about it.
his rebuttal to that.
Yeah, he went crazy. I mean, you know, folks
know.
don't hold no punches. He don't give a fuck.
I know he's not stoked.
You know, they call him folks the Chicago Wack100.
Really?
Yeah, no, he go crazy on the internet.
Those big shoes to fill.
No, I don't think it's too. Wack respect him.
Yeah?
Wack respect the shit out of folks. Folks be talking that shit.
He got two bodies.
You called him that guy?
He killed two Mexicans, he said.
Huh? Yeah.
That's crazy.
He gladly speaks about bodies. He don't give a fuck. I'm like, hey, man, that's big folks. You feel
I
me?
asked him if he was still seeing shadows in his room. He said, nah.
Man, listen, folks still out here young, flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Big Airbnb mansions, you know what I'm saying, when they touch down.
Is he managing you?
You feel me? Nah, he ain't managing me.
He gonna make you get a Kevo body.
We definitely in part of, hey, look.
You down?
Nah.
What if big folks can get a sponsor? You don't want a Kevo body?
Nah. Shout out Kevo, though. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Kevo be working out, though.
Right.
So that's one thing about it. Like, nigga can't just go get that and not, Kevo in the gym, I met him and his assistant. We actually interviewed him in Arizona the other day. Me and folks.
Well, that's why it's so crazy, because he's got muscles, but he didn't lose that much body fat. He just had it sucked out of his fucking stomach. So now he's still got fat in his arms and in his legs and shit, but his waist is super tight from the fucking lipo. So it's he just looks crazy as fuck. His muscles look huge and his waist looks really small and defined. Pause.
Yeah,
But
I've
always been a big bodybuilding fan.
I
so
bet you have.
Yeah. Never really went crazy with it myself, but I've always been interested in it. No, too gay. So
Do you dibble and dabble?
no.
No?
But,
You sure?
ugh.
You positive?
Hell no.
Okay.
Vaginas only.
Okay. Talk that shit, Adam. See, that's what I'm saying. People want to know.
People want to know I'm
think
straight.
you're really gay.
What?
Man,
If I was gay, there would be some evidence of it. If I was gay, it would
People
probably
think you gay,
it
Adam.
would probably be bigger than the BBC storyline.
I don't know. People.
It's not like it would be a secret.
People think you was there
secret
recording.
thing.
Was you there recording?
No, I was at home playing poker.
You stand on that?
Yes,
Mm.
on the dead homies.
You ain't got no dead homies. Oh, yes, you do.
I got way too many dead homies.
Oh, yeah?
Duh.
Okay.
Okay.
See, you gang.
Would you do a song with 6ix9ine for $1 million if Wack sets it up?
Hey, you're a cold piece, bro. See, this is a good question, right? Because a lot of people saying that they wouldn't when they would.
I think you should take it. You could talk your way out of it after.
I mean, listen, you never know until you in that position. That's all I can say. It depends on whatever you position you in. Let's say if you already a millionaire, already up.
Right.
Do you still lower your standards, your morals for that?
$1 million.
I'm just saying, what's $1 million to a millionaire, a multi-millionaire though?
You'd be surprised.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, just having $1 million does not mean that I'm going to stop hustling or stop wanting more.
No.
Once you get $1 million, $1 million no longer seems like a big deal.
But that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying.
Typically.
$1 million is nothing to a millionaire, right?
You could get in a car accident and lose $1 million.
So why would I sell my soul for that?
Sure.
If it's really nothing.
What's up with you and Troy Ave?
Man, Troy, yeah, that's funny.
Did he sleep with your baby mama?
Nah, that nigga ain't sleep with my baby mama, man. That
Did
shit
he say
comedy.
he did?
Yeah, man, that shit, man.
Tell me the Troy Ave story.
Troy Ave booked him for a meet and greet. One of the first Super Bowls, probably 20. I don't know when is this, 2013, 2014. I don't know. It's some shit going on. We did a meet and greet, $500. Shout out to Hovain. You know what I'm saying? Hovain was his manager. Hovain, rest in peace right now. Right. Big fat guy. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy.
How many people showed up to a Troy Ave $500 meet?
Nobody. I'm gonna keep it real.
Sorry, Troy. Sorry.
I'm gonna keep it real. Nobody.
Nobody.
But
$500 is a lot of money. I wouldn't have the nerve to do a $500 meet and greet.
It was low. It was low for me at the time. He had 2 songs on the radio.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So this is at the time when you got 2 songs on the radio in Arizona. So I'm like, okay, cool. $500, that's straight. You know what I'm saying? Run it. Boom.
Right.
He pull up, but he stayed for a little bit longer. Like I said, it's always been cool. Even then, after then, when he came back to Arizona, we bump into each other. Boom. I'm in the studio. I'm trying to get him verses. You know what I'm saying? Regular like that. Shit like that. Whatever. Just shit like that, bro. It don't be nothing. When it came to trying to do music, he was acting nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? When it came to do verses, he was trying to overcharge me. And I'll probably have 1,000. Like, hey, bro, I'm going to give you this stack. Oh, man, I'm going to do a 1,500 up, 2,000. Type shit like that. And I'm like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. Feel me? Because I'm really helping you, trying to help you get other shit. I'm selling verses. I'm always that type of nigga when I'm around. I got the tree. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the mix. So anyway, aside from that, just, I don't know. the whole Vegas shit. My baby mama, after we broke up, she went out to Vegas with her homegirls, all that, and they ran into each other. She know I just did a meet and greet with this man and all that. Feel me? So it's regular talk. She ain't never went upstairs, never did nothing there at the table. Feel me? He offering to buy her and her homegirl some drinks. Some just regular shit. That's what it is. I mean, to me personally, me and her not together. And even if we was, that's what females do. They go out to bars, clubs, etc. Niggas gonna try to buy drinks, do all that. That's what they do. Feel me? So for him to insinuate that, all that shit was cap. Nigga, my baby mama came on Clubhouse, nigga, and went in Wack room, nigga, and told them niggas, like, nigga, fuck, like, nigga, I didn't do all that. So, I mean, all that shit documented. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like, because the shit really bullshit. And Troy Ave on my mama, nigga, you gonna want to see me with these hands, nigga, on everything, nigga. And I done told Wack that too, nigga. And niggas don't want to talk about that, though. You know what I'm saying? So you can say whatever you want to say. I ain't offended by it. I'm too much of a player. If you really know me, too much of a player to even care. But the fact that you trying to play on my character like I'm a sucker, on my mama, nigga, you really get these hands, though. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to do that, then shut up, nigga. On everything, nigga. Because we really run shit around here, nigga. I don't know about all that fuck shit niggas doing out there in New York, letting niggas rat and shit, nigga. We exterminate shit out here, nigga. Just know that, nigga. So stop playing. But I ain't out here making threats or doing none of that. But, nigga, if you want to see me from the hands, you can see me from the hands. Nigga, on everything. Because all that internet game shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't playing. That's what I'm saying. Where people get this content shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Just, you niggas see me on YouTube and all that, cuz on Crip. Just know, we really like that. You know what I'm saying? I really be turning it down on some cool shit, humbling myself, nice with these interviews. But on me, we ain't gonna condone no sucker shit. Nigga really a rat. Nigga got on the stand, told whatever business him and Wack got, that's between him and Wack. But on my mama, Wack ain't gonna be able to save you from everything. You know what I'm saying? So just know that, nigga. Keep on playing. Nigga, I ain't playing with near nigga.
So you're saying you want to see him in Baby Snaps' alley?
Nah, not in Baby Snaps. You can see me in Adams, nigga.
Ooh.
On Adams.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Or we can come where he at. Because he's somewhere around here. Hollywood, Vegas,
He stays
wherever.
out here now. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he probably got security around him 24/7. Listen, like I said, I'll catch a fair fade with you, homie. I ain't worried about all that. I'll give you the head up. Don't make it nothing that ain't got to be. Straight up.
Damn.
You know what I'm
Troy
saying?
Ave.
And that's just what it is. Because a nigga want to play, get on Clubhouse and cap. Because a nigga told us, so this what really happened. We was cool after all that shit. When the shit went down, when he told and all that, I was trying to give him a platform on Clubhouse. I told him, come on, come holler. We texting. He telling me he trying to sell the interview. They bidding the interview for $180,000. I got the text message. He bidding the interview for $180,000. I'm like, exactly. That's my whole thing. I'm like, to who? $180,000 for this nigga interview? Who the fuck doing that? So he go on there capping, like, he go on there capping, basically saying like, oh yeah, that nigga broke. That's why I told him $180,000. I knew he wasn't gonna have it. But that's not the fact. The fact is, nigga, nobody wanted to do an interview with you in New York. You had to run west, get up on the Wack, so Wack could press the line for you, nigga. To get up on Bootleg Kev, to get up on No Jumper. Let's keep it real. You admitted, you told him, hey, man, Wack hit me, man, for this interview.
I mean, I would have done it. What the fuck do I care?
Man, stop playing.
Academics did it too.
I'm understanding that. But did anybody in New York do it?
Well, not the mainstream
Exactly.
interviews. He probably would have liked to get like a Breakfast
niggas
Club.
ain't fucking with him in New York. He could have been on Breakfast Club. Why he ain't go?
Yeah, but it's because they're all tax dick riders, which I fuck with tax too, but that's
Tax
not
and
gonna
snitch too though.
But
They
that's not
both
gonna stop me
snitches.
from doing a fucking
Shit.
interview with somebody that he has a problem with, even though I fuck with tax. That ain't my problem. I'll still have a conversation with him.
Yeah, I ain't worried about niggas though. But I just be tripping off this content shit, bro. How niggas like versus real life. You feel me? Like everything be for content and talk. But like, you know, just like Wack. Like I feel like Wack a different person in person versus Clubhouse.
He's still pretty crazy in real
No,
life.
he's crazy, but he's easier, more approachable and
True.
talkable.
A lot of
You know
times
what I'm
when I
saying?
hear his Clubhouse clips, it is
He
very
go crazy. He go
wrestler.
crazy. But on there, it's strategic for him. It's a tool. See, Clubhouse is really a tool for niggas like us, street niggas, right? And we transformed it into the media, right? Right now, I can narrate anything. I can highlight anything I want to. We gonna talk about it. I just send it through right now. Boom. put a title up. Boom. Got a crack. I create the conversation. I get the conversation going. I could bring people in there that people want to talk to that probably could never talk to on their own.
I feel like Clubhouse is going to be limited because it's Clubhouse. I would rather be a YouTube streamer or a Twitch streamer or some shit if I was going to do that. Like, think about Academics when he's on his stream. He got his Discord or whatever so he can just like tag different people in and just talk to them on it or
Discord,
whatever.
Yeah.
To me, like, that makes more sense than like
shout out to Discord.
going on Clubhouse all the
Shout out
time.
to
I don't
Discord.
know.
But no, that's what I'm saying. You just got to monetize the rooms. You feel me? Got to know what to do.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
How much money
get
can
sponsors. You can get sponsors too, because
Like
you know
who?
we could push it in a link.
You know, the other day I saw a boxer sponsored by Winchell's, the
For
fucking
real?
bagel spot.
Yeah, anybody. I just saw. We was just on. Yeah, Raising Cane.
Raising Cane sponsored.
Barstool.
Yes, sponsors Theo Vaughn's
That's
podcast.
big money. That's big money right
That's
there.
that
money.
pisses me off because that's something that I really fuck with is Raising Cane's. I really like their food a lot. I would love to be sponsored by them.
Oh yeah, you like chicken tenders and fries.
Yeah.
That's your favorite.
Well,
food?
I love Popeyes the most.
For real.
Yeah.
Don't, man. You gotta stop eating that shit.
Ugh, it's terrible. I know. I'm trying to get
No,
in
I
shape.
like it. I love it too.
I
But
love
that
it too
shit,
much.
That
I'm
shit,
trying to get in shape though. I'm
that
trying
shit'll
to
kill you.
leave Popeyes behind.
That shit kill you. You know they cloning people off the chicken.
Yeah.
You seen the movie?
I'm down with that.
The Jamie Foxx movie?
Clone me.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
You want it might be another you like somewhere else on the other side of the world.
I want to clone myself and then make him wear a suit and have him do security for me. And he can do MMA and shit.
Would you do your life different? Would you do your life different?
If I could?
Yeah.
Well, some things, sure.
What would you do different?
I don't know.
Did you ever expect it to be this big?
Probably wouldn't have fucked that bitch with AIDS raw. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Hey, I don't know whether to believe you or not, because I don't know if you really into that shit.
Hell no, I get tested every 2 weeks.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Sucks.
But I seen something where you say you caught a gang of shit too, though.
Oh, I got burned a few times too.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
But after fucking your wife? Or before
During.
fucking your wife?
Mostly during. Mostly.
Oh, fucking another bitch?
Most of the times that I got burnt, she got burnt right alongside
So how do
me.
you get burnt if a bitch tests good? Positive, I mean.
Because think about it, the girl could have gone to the bar the night before and fucked some random dude.
When does the test? It's not a night before. It's like
No,
6
every
days.
2 weeks. So it's like, I've known girls. I remember fucking introducing different porn star girls that I knew to rappers. They fucked the rapper, and then the next day they're shooting porn with professional porn dudes and exposing them to potential life-threatening illnesses like chlamydia.
No, you can get rid of that, right?
It's nothing. They stick a needle in your ass. Boom, you're good. But it sucks because you got to wait like a week before you can shoot.
Yeah.
So it fucks your whole game up.
See, that's why we so different, right? Because it's like you can catch STDs with your wife, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like no black motherfuckers can do that, like, and explain that to.
Oh, they can.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Damn near all the fucking porn stars that I know are black. Well, not all, but a large percentage.
Are they in relationships?
Some of them probably. Some of them are probably too horny.
No real black girl.
Some sort of black woman.
I see you want Asian dog. You like that? You don't know what to do with
I've
that.
been knowing her since back in the day.
Yeah, but have you had some ghetto pussy?
Bro, long live Vaughn.
Like-
Asian doll, I need that.
Long live Vaughn. That's not honoring his name by fucking his girl.
I think he would understand.
Speaking of fucking girls,
He would understand.
won't you fuck Tania?
He was a savage.
Because I hear she in your DMs, you know what I'm saying? She want to see what that like. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that for the culture one time. Just slut her out. Fuck
I don't
it.
know, man.
Fuck it. Slut her out.
Listen,
Crip gonna be mad though. You know you're gonna
listen,
have to catch
you
fire.
got to understand though. I have to explain to my girl why this is a good idea. Be like, picture me trying to tell my girl, listen,
Damn.
she's Snoopy Badass's baby mama, and she's recently been dating Crip Mac. She's got a soft white underbelly interview
me?
where she talks about being a prostitute. Let's fuck her on camera.
Yeah.
My girl's gonna be like, how many followers does she have? I'm gonna be like 4,000 or some shit.
No, she up there. She up there.
Whatever it is, whatever it is, it's not gonna move my girl. But you gotta understand, I don't even tell my girl about most of the shit that goes on this podcast and shit. She doesn't have any idea. She'll say, "Who are you interviewing tomorrow?" I'll say, 3 rappers that you'll never understand if I told you their names.
Yeah.
She's like, "Okay, never mind." No offense to Tania, I just don't think I could sell the misses on it.
Damn.
And it feels kind of grimy to like do that to Snoopy. I don't know. That's my boy.
She got a bad track record with niggas.
Her?
Yes, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
If you fuck both Crip Mac and Snoopy Badass, that's pretty legendary.
And one of her other baby daddy's supposed to be a snitch. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Ooh.
But that's some other shit.
Interesting. All right, I gotta
If
piss.
you know. I
gotta go. Rocstar2800.
Well, fuck you too, nigga.
Well, I'm not gonna do a fucking 4-hour Clubhouse session with you. Sorry. This motherfucker's used to going long.
Hey, pause.
He likes extending
Pause.
that shit.
Pause.
Rocstar2800. Tap in with him.
Man, subscribe to the YouTube. Y'all know what's happening. Rocstar2800. Hit us on Clubhouse. Follow the IG Smut Free TV. Y'all know what it is.
Like, comment, and subscribe. No Jumper. Coolest podcast in the world. I did it in the wrong order. We out.